Welcome back, and now we're going to tell you about how Donald Trump is doubling down on the claims that he made with regards to endorsements, celebrity endorsements. He says that Kamala Harris paid for endorsements and that she should be prosecuted. Now remember, this is not the first time that Donald Trump has made these claims. He has gone on to repeat his accusations that the former vice president, that is Kamala Harris, she paid celebrities to endorse her during the 2024 presidential elections. And in this, he's named Beyonce, Oprah, Al Sharpton to support her White House bid. He goes on to say that all those who received the payment should also be prosecuted. So Donald Trump here is calling for the prosecution of former Vice President Kamala Harris and is also calling for the prosecution of celebrities who Donald Trump says were paid by Kamala Harris to endorse her during her campaign. In a searing post on Truth Social, Donald Trump goes on to say that Harris and the celebrities involved should all be prosecuted. He says, and I quote from that post, that you are not allowed to pay for an endorsement. It is totally illegal to do so. Can you imagine what would happen if politicians started paying for people to endorse them? All hell would break out. He also adds that Kamala and all those who received the endorsement money, they broke the law. They should all be prosecuted. So here it is Donald Trump who's calling for the prosecution of Kamala Harris, of Beyonce, of Oprah Winfrey and other celebrities. So this is endorsement gate that is once again echoing in the political circles of the United States of America. Donald Trump, remember, had made similar claims earlier in the year, which was about celebrities being paid for endorsements, and he also adds in this very post that Beyonce didn't sing, Oprah didn't do much of anything, and he also said that he's also going ahead and calling others conmen. Now, let me go across to Patikrit Payne, who's joining us. Not the first time that Donald Trump has made these allegations. In the United States, many would call this as endorsement gate. Donald Trump says that those who took the money and those who gave the money, referring to Kamala Harris and the celebrities involved, should all be prosecuted because getting paid for doing this kind of endorsement for politicians is illegal. How do you look at this, controversial story unfolding in the United States of America, Patikrit?
Well, good morning. Not a day goes without Donald Trump trying to project himself as holier than thou. But in United States, both lobbying and endorsement, political endorsement, are perhaps in certain ways legally done. I mean, it's legitimized rather, not sure if it is entirely legal. But yes, the Democrats are known for all these profligacies and, taking the so-called people in the larger arena of media to endorse them and to show how, inclusive they are. The most important thing is, if Donald Trump is so much concerned about these aspects, and in fact, he is talking about propriety, he's talking about, ensuring that the monies are paid back. My question is, why did he stop Elon Musk from expanding the spectrum of the Doge and prevent more, wasteful expenditures? Why did he then go for the big, beautiful bill, which has tremendously expanded the American debt, the internal debt, and now they have also opened an option for individuals to pay for the national debt of the country with token amounts to larger amounts. So I think Trump is trying to, it appears that Trump is trying to make certain changes, which is good, but then it was Trump himself who took a gift from the Qatari government, the Qatari royal family, in the form of a major Boeing plane, it appears. So you can't have one person having, giving lectures on propriety on one hand, but it should be applied on himself as well. And at the same time, larger aspect of internal debt, national debt of the United States, that should have been controlled. That is not there. Yes, this whole issue of legitimizing political endorsement and lobbying, unless that is addressed, I think these are only political in nature. A few days later, he will move on to another issue, just as he's claiming to have sorted out the Cambodia-Thailand war also. Back to you.
Yes, thank you so much, Patikrit. Patikrit analyzing the situation, being extremely critical of Donald Trump and also saying that you cannot have double standards with regards to the claims that you're making. So here it is Donald Trump who claims that Kamala Harris paid $11 million to Beyonce, $3 million to Oprah and 600,000 to Al Sharpton for endorsements. Remember, Oprah had previously said that not a dime was paid to her to appear alongside Kamala Harris at a live-streamed event. Now, there are facts on the table that production fees were covered by the campaign. Now, you also have that Kamala Harris's campaign had earlier denied, when these allegations had come up, that they had denied paying Beyonce for an endorsement, but records from the Federal Elections Commission showed that how Harris's campaign paid Beyonce's production company, that is Parkwood Production Media LLC, about a little over $165,000. Now, such reimbursements, many say, are frequently associated with large event productions and they cannot be donated to political campaigns. So another controversy there playing out. Let's also shift our focus to another story that we are tracking here. And this is a tragic